Holy smokes. My newsfeed on FB getting blown up with Whistler stuff.
You know, Dad. Expect that for another 6 months. Then when the Whistler stock wears off, it's time to plan for next year's trip.
So who went this year?
Creep, Skip, Rish, JK, JP, T. Croc, Randall, and Jimmy. T. Croc was our own personal chef. She's an awesome cook.
I heard you guys had one nice condo.
You know, Dad. Was pimp. Had cubby holes to put our helmets and stuff too. Was tree stories and had everything we needed except a hot tub.
I heard you was playing on your phone most of the time and tying up Skip's laptop uploading GoPro videos.
You know, Dad. I was taking choke pictures too. Thanks Skip for letting me use the computer, although iMovie sucks ass big time.
So how was the first day of riding?
Was good. I was pinning him like nobody's business and kind of overdid it. I did 5 laps and my hands were sore after that. I used the days off to buy souvenirs and go sightseeing.
You went to Peak and Blackcomb and stuff?
You know, Dad. Was good cause last trip all I did was ride and never have time for that.
Stop playing on the computer. I heard you had huck crab apple hits. You nuts.
Wasn't in the plan, but I started thinking about it and Brett and Ron was giving me crap about not posting any crab apple hits footage, so it must be closed. I was thinking about it all night and the next day I told the guys we go straight Angry Pirate to crab apple. I had hucked the first 2 blind and had rolled the next tree. I pushed back up and sent it like as how. I overshot the third one by about 20 feet and thought I was going explode on the landing, but my TBT suspension had soaked 'em up like how I soak blonde bitches. I texted RM389 that it was his turn now.
So RM389 had show up too?
You know, Dad. He came on Thursday and I ran into him on the bottom with his friends. He had make like he never know me. They had go straight upper mountain and I never go. After he said where I went, I told him I never like ride upper mountain, all he like do is pin Goats Gully and deep. I told him as trail rider stuff. Real motocross racers like Dirt Merchant and A-Line, I whip and scrub down those trails like as how. My pedals drag on the faces of the jumps and my handlebars drag on the ground in the berms.
Holy smokes. What about the blonde bitches? I heard you got a number or something.
You know, Dad. They come to me. Was one brunette though. She started talking to me and I had bust out the Hawaii card. That thing works like a charm. She wanted me to go sailing with her the next day, but the boys was going to top of the world, so she gave me her number. One of her friends from New Zealand started talking to me too when she heard I was from Hawaii. I was getting hard time talk to 2 chicks at once. Creep had dig out early at about 11:30. The action no start till about 12. I could have passed the chick to him, but he lost out.
So what happened with the brunette?
I had texted her the next day and told her that I didn't know the good places to eat around the village, so we should go out to dinner. She never texted me back and I don't double text.
K-Rack. How was riding with RM389?
The fuck a fast. He pinned 'em everywhere. He smoked me down A-Line and was trying to block pass me down Blue Velvet. The Bugga One trail bully, he took me down Goats Gully too. This guy right here did 'em with 2 broken wrists. Keish and Jason would walk 80% of that trail. He had huck crab apple hits like as how to. He had smash his rim too cause he chooses bad lines and bashes into stuff. My rims are perfect cause I'm a smooth slow rider.
How's the food up there?
Good. Where else can you walk into a restaurant wearing your gear and Liat brace? I had take a few pics with the blonde bitches and posted them on FB. Ron commented saying that I would make the pics my profile pic and 3, 2, 1. Him and Payon was just jealous cause they couldn't go this year.
I heard Rish earned his A-Line hat.
You know, Dad. He made a run down A-Line and Creep approved it. Rish went to the head shop to have I earned it embroidered on the A-Line hat. It looked more like learned it when it was done.
How was Sushi Village?
Awesome. The sake-ritas were mean and the sushi was good. I was drunk after 2 glasses of sake-ritas.
I heard you had rent one $9,000 trick session 9.9.
You know, Dad. The bike was good. I was overshooting the landings, hitting 'em at the same speed as my aluminum session. I could flick it around in the air nice too. The suspension was making a cracking noise every time I landed, but it's a Trek and that was just the frame working. Had full 2013 Saint Group and Kashima suspension.
It rained overnight on the last couple days, no?
You know Dad. Jimmy was the only one that rode. He had full rain gear and everything. I only ride when it's sunny. RM said he liked pinning Goat Gully when it's muddy. He said the best trails to ride when it's raining are the steep ones cause they drain.
So what did you ride on your last day of riding?
I took the Fitzgerald and did one run Slayer to Dwayne Johnson so I could say that I hit the biggest pro-line jump trails on the mountain with 2 broken wrists. RM calls them semi-expert, but next year when my wrists are good I'll go downright don't slide with him and show him the fast lines down that trail.
Sounds like an awesome trip.
You know Dad. Time of my life. Keish and Jason tell they like go next year but they full of shit. They tell me that every year so I'm done trying to invite them like how I'm done trying to invite PG-46 to go to dinner with us.